Yo, what's up, everyone? Good to see you guys and gals. We appreciate you all tuning back into the live stream. And yes, before you tune into the live stream, just remember, not financial advice. You all have to do your own research. All right, so yes, let's go over today what ended up happening, and also I do want to get ready for those end of day swings too as well. So, 1 second here. I'm gonna pull up this live chat, and then yeah, we're gonna pretty much go over what happened today. What is happening as of this second here. So yeah, everything's pretty much dropping here. Do like that NVDA. Alright, so yes, hold on 1 second here. I gotta pull up this live stream. Yo, Milo, thanks for sharing the live stream, bro. Really appreciate it. Alright, 1 second. Delete. Alright, one moment here, guys. Yo, what's up, everyone? Alright, so yes, we'll go over what happened today. So yeah, obviously, do want to go over the cues first. So this one ended up having, yes, a clear gap down, no consolidation. As you can see, yeah, we had this empty space. We end up tapping to that first target. Now that I'm thinking about it, there's another little move to this downside here. If we can get there, it might be a nice floor grab, honestly. But yeah, under that 621 area, if we can get that nice little break under that area there, we have another little gap here that I'm seeing. So it actually looks pretty good. That's if we can continue to drop. Alright, yeah, I got my alerts set on that. See if we can get that nice little break. That is on the cues. Alright, so that's there. Alright, let's go over IWM. Another little trade that I can see. So yes, there also is downside under that 240 area. What I can see here, yeah, so there was a box here, but there was another little box at this 240.93. So that was that lowest point with points of contact. But yes, what ended up happening on this, we had this clear gap down here, no consolidation. So pretty much the same exact trade, and yeah, we end up getting that nice break into this empty space here. So that first target ended up hitting. Second target, who knows? So yeah, if we do that 245, that'll be that final there. All right, so that's there. Honestly, maybe I'll set an alert here if we can get down there. Not sure that we will, but yeah. Under that 240, we got a little bit of a gap down here, so not too bad, not too bad. All right, so yes, let's keep on going. So Tesla, this one, same thing here, just a clear gap down here. Obviously, yes, more of a stop out re-entry type of play here. Do want to see back above that 457. It looks good. This morning, yeah, we had this clear gap up here, and I will say this happened during or before open, so we end up getting that break. I didn't really want to trade it, but we did end up finishing those targets again, which led us to reverse. Yo, Catherine, what's up? What's up? Good to see you. Quiz, thanks for sharing the live stream, really appreciate it. All right, so that is on that. Let's keep on going. Obviously, yes, BA was the one that did not work out, so PLTR did great. IWM the Qs did nice. I missed the Qs though, but yeah, BA was the one that did not want to work. All right, so 1 second here. We'll keep going. Okay, QQQ pretty much we haven't dropped there yet. IWM still doesn't know what it wants to do there. Tesla, we may end up chopping here, so if we end up chopping, that's fine. So we'll see. Will BA go up later this week? Honestly, yeah, let's look at it actually. I think we're at the buyer's control here. So what we did on a 2-hour chart. So yeah, buyer's control here. If we end up getting a bounce here, I would love to see this upside again. Maybe if we can break up at that 204.86 area now, then yeah, we'd love to see if we can finish that move. So yeah, as of right now, we'll see how that plays out. Want to see how the end of the day will bring on that. All right, so Nike, let's take a look. All right, so Nike, looks like there was a move that I missed here to this downside. All right, so yeah, we had that. Yeah, empty space. Not mean to move that close to that first target or that last target there. So nothing that I want to see. Tesla, Amazon. All right, so it looks like we're getting another push up. All right, cool. SPY. I'll be honest, I didn't even. All right, so I didn't. I'll be honest, I didn't even look at SPY this morning, but it looks like it ended up hitting our target. We had this gap down here, no consolidation, and yeah, we ended up getting that nice break outside of our level, outside of our wall here, into this empty space. That first target did end up hitting. If we do end up hitting that final, I think I did this on a 30-minute. So yeah, 681. That'll be that final for me. But no, I'll be honest, I'm not even in this one. So all right. So yeah, that is on SPY. So NVIDIA, okay, so this one, I'll be honest, this is something that honestly looks like a pretty decent swing. So yes, this will be something that I do like end of day pretty much. Obviously starters wouldn't be terrible, but I do want to see if it can convince me to get into this trade, but pretty much same thing we had here. I'm going to actually get rid of this so it's not as confusing looking at this chart, but yeah, we got this, so we're on a 4-hour right now. We got this, sorry, I think we did this on a 2-hour. Yeah, 2-hour chart, same thing here. Empty space is under us. 57 minutes for that actual official close too as well. Maybe I'll try some starters here soon if we end up getting a smaller push. But yeah, clear gap up, no consolidation. This is what I'm targeting to this downside. If we can get it, I'm not saying we will. If we go back into the box here, yeah, we might end up going back up. So there was a little pocket here that I had a box on. But yeah, 198 and then that 193 looks good. So hopefully, if things drop like they are, they did overnight, yeah, this is something that I would look forward to. When charting, do you count pre-market and after hours candles? So yes, I pretty much count everything. It doesn't matter what time it is. I don't care if it's, if we're the last hour of the day, right after market close, the next candle, things of that sort. I personally, add everything. So just like all these trades, I didn't get a chance to post what we did, but yeah, you can see a couple members ended up hitting a few of those trades. Shout out to Rug for calling out that in the video put there for the team. But shout out to Ryan, a couple other of these members here, catching a couple of these trades here. You can see what IWM, QQ, what a few members did there. But yeah, I add everything. It doesn't matter. But yeah, just remember, I'm not telling you to do this. So yes, just please do your own research. For not financial advice, but I use the extended trading hours instead of the regular. So that's also a big factor of how I trade. So a lot more information inside of these candles here. What's up with Lulu? Okay, yeah, we'll take a look there. So what we got, NVDA, Lulu. Let's take a look here. UPST. I'll try the Qs if we can get those puts on live. That would be pretty nice there. IWM. We'll see how that plays out. What's my TP for NVDA? Let's see. So this is just what I see. Obviously, yes, just make sure to do your own research, of course. But what I see is, yeah, we got this whole gap up, no consolidation. If we can get a nice, strong close too as well, yeah. My final target will be that 193, 92, and then that first 198, 12. So yeah, that's what I can see there, which honestly looks pretty fire. And if that full move, ends up happening, that would be great. All right, so yeah, Thoughts on IWM? IWM end up smacking that. So yeah, we I will say what I believe at open we had a little bit of a delay or something. My contracts were a little bit delayed, but after, yeah, gave us a little bit of time. But yeah, we'll go over IWM. Give me 1 second here. All right, so as for now on this, I mean, right now we already hit my first TP, not my final, but my first TP, which is the most important TP. This is the imbalance. This is where price can end up rejecting. And where did we reject around? The imbalance here. So you can see a couple, and I posted this play here. IWM calls above 242.44. You can see pretty much where we were, and that first target is there. If we can continue that 245, but yeah, if we go back to this 242.44, you can see that downside. And if we end up dropping crazy, we got some empty space that is under us, under that 240. It'll be more of a lotto since we got a little bit of another bit of a box there. So that's just what I can see. You can see a couple members ended up doing pretty nicely on that. This happened. Let's see. Got out of the queues. I'm up. Out on the queues too. Let's go. Smack today. Good stuff. You know, a couple of these trades there. What ended up happening. From those call outs, you can see also on that queues play. So have both sides pulled up just in case if we wanted both sides, and that was pretty much it. So yeah, if we do end up getting that continuation, 245. But personally, for something new, I would not enter. I'm not telling anyone to enter into any trades after my targets are hit. I don't want to get in. So like that's why for that Tesla downside this morning, I mean I could have gotten in if the targets hit again, but it kind of hit my target, and we already were, you know, we closed at the target, so I didn't really want to chase into it. NVDA bias, did you just miss it? Yeah, no worries. Let's see. And yes, we will go over Lulu as well. And that's if we can get a nice little close here. I'm pretty sure we did this on a 2-hour instead. 4-hour looks valid too though, but yeah, if we can get that nice continuation, 193, and then that 198 will be that first target. So just want to clear this whole consolidation here, and then yeah, we got that empty space below us, which doesn't look too bad. All right, so Lulu, we'll take a look. LUV. What are my SPY targets? Yo, Average Queen, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. So what are my SPY targets for the day? So yeah, SPY targets. Obviously, yes, I'll be honest, I'm not in this trade. Wasn't a few other ones. This one ended up hitting. A couple members did get into this one though. But yeah, we had this clear gap up. First target was hit that 679, and then final would be that 681. So that's just where I see, like, you know, that final resistance. But you know, yes, we did end up hitting that first target. So we're having a little bit of trouble getting above that. And yes, I will turn that back on. Alright, so yeah, that's that. IWM. Let's look at Lulu really quickly. So we'll go over that too as well. And yes, if you have any requests, now's the time to drop them down in the comments. Also, we'll be looking for some end-of-day swings too. So. Oh, dude, Walmart. Yeah, dude, I got to look at that too. If everything's dropping, hopefully this dropped too. My alert didn't go off though. Hold on. Give me 1 second here, because I am waiting on this one. Alright, doesn't look like... So it looks like we did the opposite actually. So yeah, under that 136, that's what I want. But I will say... I think I did this on a 4-hour. So yeah, there's another little play here that I can see. So don't mind all this purple. You just see there's a gap here. It's above that 102 area. We get above 104.54. All right, so that's there, Lulu. Let's take a look here. Yo, Preston, what's up? Thanks for reposting. Really appreciate it. So yeah, we looked at Walmart. We gotta go over what? Apple and OUV. All right, so they almost made me click on the wrong Apple. Actually, I'm gonna leave the Qs up. It looks like. Oh no, guys, my bad. I'm looking at the other chats right now. All right, so yeah, we'll keep on going here. Let's see. So hold on, let's look at Lulu first. I will be honest, it looks like yeah, we ended up hitting one of our targets here, or both of them at least. So yeah, both targets were hit. That 164 was that final target that I did end up seeing. But yeah, we can go to a higher time frame. Let's see. Dude, I'm so glad I have a mouse because doing this with your fingertips will be crazy. All right, so let me look. My bad. I'm just looking at all the levels here. All right. So I got to do a lot of scrolling on this one. There we go. Check out UNH and Netflix. Yo, gotcha. No worries. All right, I will be honest. I don't really like that empty space, or not really empty space there. So there is something there, but let me see. All right, no, I don't like that. All right, so there's what I'll do. So since that kind of already happened, my final TP, we could end up going lower. I just don't like any of the setups pretty much. But the upside doesn't look too bad. So pretty much same thing. There is a... So yeah, of course, there's this thing there. We also got this though. So actually pretty nice box here. Top wall there, bottom wall here. Actually, yeah. So bottom wall right. There, perfect. And yes, right above us, final will be that 170.49. We get all the way above there. First target is that imbalance, which is the middle of the move, and that is what? That 168.47. So yeah, pretty much same thing. Inside the Discord, clear gap down, just like what? All these other trades, IWM Qs today. Clear gap down here. We break above our wall. Want this empty space. So actually pretty good move. Not too bad. So clear gap down, no consolidation. You can see, you know, the trades. IWM hitting those targets. Breaking outside of our wall there. Which led us hitting these trades. QQ, IWM. Shout out Ryan. A couple other members too as well. Shout out Wall Street Junkie there. Yeah, shout out to Rug. He ended up calling that little play on the video. So shout out Robin, catching both plays. Overview of today. So yeah, that's pretty much it for that. Also, let's go over Apple. Looks like we ended up gapping down. So yeah, let's go over this original box actually. So it looks like, so yeah, we kind of opened up weird on this. Yo, Alex, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. But yeah, what I see, yeah, we end up having a box here, but we gapped down. We opened up pretty weird. Yes, I can see we're, you know, trying to go up here. What I can see, let's break it down on a lower time frame. Oh, Apple actually doesn't look bad. I'll actually write that down. That looks really good. Where's the Qs at too? So Qs, looks like we're coming close. All right, we'll do it. Apple actually looks pretty good. All right, so yes. All right, so there's a box there. We got empty space above here. If we can get this break outside of this 271.47, we got empty space up to that 276.44. Which looks pretty good. So yeah, right now, yes, we are pushing close to this box. Yeah, 271. Actually, I do like this. I'm gonna keep this up. Actually looks pretty good. So 271, 276, pretty good move actually. Pretty decent move. Okay, cool. Not bad, not bad. It looks like the Q's trying there. Yeah, we'll have to see, man. Personally, I'm just gonna, wait it out, see how things play out. I do like, these video puts here. We can get these puts, or at least this full move here. It looks really good. There's a couple other plays that I'm seeing too as well. But yes, give me 1 second, guys and gals. I'll be right back. I'm gonna give you some water, things of that sort. So, 1 second here. You could also see what a couple members did. Shout out to Pawnee, a couple of these trades. See what happened on Tesla, IWM, a couple of these trades here, some overviews. But yes, 1 second, I'll be right back. If you do want to join the Discord, link is in the bio. Honestly, you can even just join the free chat. The free chat is there. But yes, 1 second here. Just make sure to do your own research, not financial advice. All right, cool. I'll be right back. Yo, I'm back. All right, so yes, we'll go over it. Let's see here. 1 second. Got some nice H2O. All right, yo, Cohen, thanks for the follow, man. I really appreciate it. All right, where's Apple? Okay, Apple looks like it's coming close. Looks pretty good actually. QQQ. All right, IWM, pretty much stalling out. Nvidia looking pretty decent. LUV. We shall take a look here as well. Let's see. It looks pretty much ready though, honestly. I think I did this on a weekly time frame if I'm not mistaken. Give me 1 second. All right, yeah, it does look good. Yeah, so yeah, what I can see here, I'm gonna leave an alert there. LUV, yeah. LUV. Yeah, we got some empty space below us, which looks... Sorry, I don't know. I'm choking on air right now. Alright, so yes, right under us, clear gap up here. No consolidation. Under that 29.60. We get that nice break. So yeah, this was on a weekly time frame, so I would expect some time on this if it, does end up happening. Honestly, doesn't look as bad. So I'll look at the contracts on this. LUV, not too bad. So I've written that down. I've Circled it. Okay. All right, so that's on LEV. Can the Qs go up? And so Qs. Honestly, what I can see next on the Qs, and this is it. And honestly, I wouldn't mind taking this if it can go. But yeah, there's another little gap here. So absolute nothing. So if we end up falling from that, I wouldn't mind that little downside. Dude, under that 621. That looks pretty good. Where are we at? The video looks like we're trying to fall now. So not too bad, not too bad. Yeah, we got a couple of these trades that's looking pretty good. So yeah, you know, there's an NVIDIA trade here. Opposite starters, you know, pretty much fine. Obviously, yes, please do your own research, not financial advice. So, but 38 minutes for that. Honestly, looks like it could turn into a nice swing, honestly. We'll see, though. We'll have to see how the end of day plays out as well. That will play out a lot. Do I ever right-click and reset the chart view? That was my first time doing it. So no, I don't do it. But yeah, thanks for the suggestion, bro. All right, yeah. So that's that little next move on that 621. If that's what I can, that's what I see there. Looks like video looking pretty decent. Netflix, NFLX. Is there something here too? Are we ready? I don't think we're ready yet. Okay, we might be ready. Alright, so yeah, this was the same exact box that I pretty much had here. Top, bottom all here. Ooh, Netflix looks pretty good. So yeah, I got a couple good little trays that I'm seeing. Yeah, it looks honestly not too bad. So yeah, right under that, could see this. I would love to see this empty space being filled. I'm not saying it will happen, so yes, please do your research. But yeah, not too bad there, not too bad. Where are we at? Okay, looks like we might end up dropping. Yeah, a couple of these trays here looks pretty good. All right, so yeah, that's there. Entry, exit, middle of the move. We have exactly what we want here. Oh wow. My bad, guys. I don't know. There's something with. Can you explain the box and your entries and exits? So pretty much to break it down, this for an example, like this, clear gap down, no consolidation. Obviously, yes, I could grab an entry from the floor, but entry will be above once we break our box into the empty space. Exit will be if it goes underneath this box here. Maybe I'll give it a little bit of breathing room. Maybe I'll stop out and find a re-entry, things of that sort. That's just how I personally do it. All right, so not too bad there. Looking pretty good. All right, cool. So I do see a couple end of day swings that I'm adding to the list. I obviously have a list that I'm already seeing, but yeah, we'll see how things play out. All right, so OKLO. I will be honest. It looks like one of these targets ended up hitting, or pretty much both these targets. And no, I'm not even in this trade. So the next thing that I could see on this, on OKLO, is yeah, we got another little box here. My bad. So nice top, bottom all there. Empty space down from that 108 down to this 96.86. So that'll be that next little move there. Pretty much that same exact play, but just lower. So yeah, that's just what I can see, which honestly doesn't look too bad. So that's that. All right, yeah, looking pretty good. QQQ, I think we might, if we dump, yeah, that would be another good play. That would be a nice little bag. All right, Apple coming close to as well. Apple looking pretty good. Couple decent plays. All right, cool. All right, so for Tesla, yeah, we'll go over this one as well. For this, personally, this move kind of already happened. This was more of like a little scout play that ended up happening. Looks like we're basically trying to hit that final target again. So that final target was that, what, 449.30 area. That's what I could see. Obviously, yes, we got another bigger box. Little range here. Under that 448.40, would love to see down to this 445.52. So, yeah, that's what I can see there. Entry exit of the move. We have exactly what we want here, so it looks pretty decent. So not bad. But yes, guys and gals, I will be hopping off now. Pretty much going to get ready for the end of day swings. Try maybe one more day trade or so if we can get some entries. But yeah, other than that, so yeah, we found a couple good setups. If you guys and gals do want to join the Discord, links in the bio. You can see what we do here. You can go scroll through the games page. If you don't want to join, no worries at all. You don't have to. I will be on live last hour before market closes. So yes, I'll either see you in the Discord or my last live stream. So yes, have a blessed one, guys. In Jesus' name, amen. See you all soon.